Hey guys, Aoshi-san here with another gameplay video, this time featuring my 46 and 16 gameplay with the Peacekeeper. This is a new gun from the Revolution DLC, the first map pack set that has been released for Black Ops 2. Obviously, as you can see right now, I'm running with the target finder and suppressor. Yes, I have been called a noob and other things for running this setup, but I'll go into that later. But just wondering what your guys' opinions on the gun so far. I know some people have personally told me that that gun is kind of cheap and overpowered. Other things. Just want to see what you guys think about it. Obviously, if you have any opinions about the gun, put it on the comments below. But so far, I'm liking it. The only problem is I have a habit of running it like the M27, which is part of the reason why I am running a target finder. I do notice that there is a increase in zoom in the visibility portion when you're going into ADS or down the sights. At least for me, because I'm used to the ACOG, whether I'm playing this game with the M27 or the M8, or if I'm playing Battlefield with the HK416.
Down and clear.
And the thing is, for me, the gun itself has a decent rate of fire already, 700 rounds per second. Or I think it's minutes, I'm sorry. Don't quote me on those specs there. But anyways, it's very much similar to the M27, so it's definitely pretty much firing as fast as an assault rifle. So that's why they were saying that, well, at least when they were talking about the gun from other reviews, that it's more of a medium range weapon. It's not really up close, but it's not really long range either. So, but I mean, depending on what your, what your preferences are, I've had some people suggest that I should run, rapid fire, dual mags, red dot, all sorts of different things. So it's more of what you feel the gun works for you. I mean, the gun itself right now, even with the target finder and the suppressor, tends to spread a little bit more than an assault rifle because of the shorter range, especially with my setup right now. So, weapon discipline, all those factors, they all come into play. Personally, I wish there was more sights to choose from, but, oh well, this isn't, Medal of Honor where I can get the micro red dot. So, what are your guys' opinion about the DLC so far? I actually got to play, I actually finally got to play the snow map. Every time, I would try to get into the, the playlist for Revolution, I would keep on running it into either the skate part, the desert, or, what's the other one? A hydro. Yeah, the water dam one. So it was just kind of like, I missed the snow because of Black Ops 1.
Stand by.
So, but yeah, right now it's kind of cheap, having the target finder, but that's why most people would rather run, cold-blooded, excuse me. So, I mean, I don't use it for the fact that it helps me spot people. I just usually, if you're a smart player, even if you're a rusher or, as my friends call me, I'm usually like the second wave behind the people who rush in. I'm usually looking for movement or other targets, so, I'm not really lazy because of that, that feature. But, there are some times where it's nice to have, because it's like, hey, there's somebody over here. Because I've been sniped by somebody and I haven't seen them, which is pretty useful, I would say, in hardcore. But again, if you think it's pretty cheap, run cold-blooded. But I will say this: I really dislike the light machine guns with target finders. You just get hit by a small burst and you just topple over. But it's part of the game. You'll figure out something to get around that. But yeah, this is actually a pretty fun gameplay. I actually got the Dragonfire twice, which I don't usually like running Dragonfire, but since I recently prestige, it's kind of hard. But Ghost seems to be pretty useful. Not as useful in other games, in the previous Black Ops and Call of Duty, but type of other games. But it seems to work out pretty well. I'm using it more often since a lot of other players are spamming UAV and whatnot, so it helps out a bit. The only thing is I think I would probably prefer blind eye, just because there have been occasions where somebody would drop a stealth chopper and whatnot. Domination. So. But
secure the objective.
This I have yet to the one setup that does work if you don't like using target fighter, for me at least, works is EOTech, even though it's not like the EOTech viewpoint that Modern Warfare 2 had, because basically that was just kind of like a red dot, well, glorified red dot, because it was a different icon, and the actual outer ring was actually smaller too. But most of the time that I used it back in the day, I had it like a guaranteed headshot. I don't know if it was just because of the hit detection or what, but yeah, if you don't like the target finder and the fact that it pretty much it gives you tunnel vision, just run EOTech. Or if you don't like the EOTech taking up a lot of your screen, you know, like what my friend suggested, and I actually have used it as well, just use the red dot. But the gun still has pretty decent amount of damage as long as your shots hit. So you know, if you have trouble dropping them with a suppressor on, just run it without the suppressor, because since it is a lighter weapon, you're probably going to be moving around a lot anyways. Like you can see right here, I kind of got, I guess, used to, oh, that was a mistake. But I kind of got used to running around really fast anyways, I think partially because of the fact that I usually run a shotgun with my classes. I usually don't like using SMGs, but now, once I get everything unlocked, I think this is going to be SMG shotgun, which, you know, it's kind of crazy and, I don't know, maybe stupid in some cases, but it tends to work for me quite a bit. Only because a lot of times I don't find myself in, well, I find myself in weird situations, so. Another thing I'm trying out right now is using the SMAW more than I'm using the, yeah, I had a brain fart right there, but using the SMAW more often because of the fact that I can use it on ground targets and ground other players. And I wasn't paying attention there, but basically, right, you'll see right now. Yeah, I can just drop somebody, so, but it's only a one-shot type of deal, so kind of sucks. That's why I'm debating on using the RPG-7, but I think it's better if I run, you know, 2 primaries, just because I'll have plenty of ammo, because I tend to not always hit with the first shot, so. But yeah, M27s are pretty good. I pretty much use it the same way I use the Peacemaker, or vice versa, so that's part of my habits there. But the good thing that the Peacekeeper does have really good on is hip firing. That thing is, it has a good amount of spread, but I mean, as long as you keep the person in the middle of the reticle, it'll be pretty good. Yeah, one of the rules that I learned as I was playing a lot of these first-person shooters that one of our clanmates told me to pretty much keep in mind is you'll figure out at an engagement distance, and, you know, with ACOG, you have a slower down-the-sight type of timing, so I just figure since there's such a delay, depending on the distance that you're at, you know, you hit fire instead of going down the sight like you see right now. So, and like I said, the Peacemaker has a really good hip firing ability. So, you know, I'm making it work for short and medium range right now, at least for me. So, but I would say, you know, if you get a chance, if you have the DLC, try it out. Long range, I have to, you know, as you can see there too, I have to be a little more patient. I'll unload too, but it pretty much stays within that that spacing there for the target finder reticle. So even if you're a full auto, it does kind of stay close to the target. One of the things that you might want to run is Scavenger, because I'm burning through ammo, even though it's 120 rounds. So, but as you can see, back to the game, we actually win this. So, hope you guys liked the video and a little bit of my ranting. Definitely hit the like button if you did like it. If you have any comments, by all means, leave it on the bottom of the video. And, you know, if you want to see any other type of videos or anything you would suggest to see, definitely leave it on the comments below too as well. And hope to see you guys next time. And I'm out.